Oh, I am indeed muted. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Is there a mod in here to change the software? Are you still here to change the title? That was the first time that I was actually muted. Anyway, we're watching Deevo and Killa against Sebadam and Turbo. So far, they're both just feeling each other out. More end-to-end play here. Nobody's trying to control this ball. Pressure is the name of the game. Very 3v3-esque style. Deevo takes Seb out the game with an air dribble. Turbo intercepts it. Important that he did because Killa was lurking. Looking to get involved. Why did he tell him? That would have been funny. Oh, what a bump from Deevo! He continues the aggression. No way! Centers the ball. And then he just slams Turbo at the net. Look at this. Sends him absolutely flying. Oh man, Turbo got ruined. That was amazing. It turns out that if you jump right before somebody bumps you, you go miles, as we just saw from Turbo. It's alright, Softgo, I'll change the title. Killa, Deevo, Turbopolsa Sebadam Private 2s. I know a lot of people have been asking for private 2s, so this is what you've been asking for. Oh, Sebadam's not able to save that one. I don't know if it was in fact savable. It looked pretty tough. That long shot. Coming in from Deevo. And I would say that my pick to win this one is probably Scrub and Deevo, but in private 2s, you, like I explained before, you change the roster every game, or you change the teams every game. So after this game, we'll get to see completely different teams. And then after that, we'll see the other combination of teams, because there are, of course, 3 combinations that you can get. So we'll see all 3 of them. Oh, what a pop by Seven on the top corner pop. And Coffee Brains with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. It's not going to show up on Twitch alerts because Twitch Prime subs don't activate the alert, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thanks for the support. Let's see if Sebadam and Turbo can get another goal. Sebadam, of course, is... I would say that he's way better at 1v1s than he is at any other game mode. Until recently, maybe. He really impressed me in 3v3s last weekend for EU RLCS. He scored, I think, 7 out of 9 of Summit's goals. Top goal percentage in the league. And Turbopolsa, he, of course, was at the RLCS LAN alongside Pashi and Siki with Mocha EU. Now he's teamed up with his former teammate A Lot and Dogu from the Flying Dutchman. So all these guys continuing to be involved in the EU scene. Sebadam with another shot. Vicious strike from Seb. Turbo actually, well done for leaving this. But the goal percentage from Sebadam was really, really on point. Like, I think he scored 75% of his shots last weekend, which is very impressive. Anything above 50% goal percentage is very impressive. 75 is nuts. Oh my goodness, Deevo just continuing to outplay people. He's doing the same thing every time. He's just forcing the ball underneath people, and it's working every time, so I don't blame him for not changing it. Oh, Scrub misses the save, and Turbo's going to get the rebound. That's an uncharacteristic miss off on Scrub's part. Turbo with nice pop, getting it over the defender. Scrub completely missing the ball. Fails to recover quickly. Yeah, this isn't a new team for Killa. He's not on SK Gaming. He's still in We Dem Babies with Bluey, and I think they're looking for a third. But the reason he has SK in his name is because he's been inspired by X3MW's montage. So I'll link that after this series in the chat. You can all watch it. Maybe I'll watch it on my stream. I'll probably watch it on stream after I'm done casting. We'll see why Scrub is so inspired. Deevo and Scrub actually... Oh, there's the equalizer. Scrub, well played. I was about to say they're struggling. They've conceded 3 goals in the trot, but this is beautiful from Killa. Sebadam tries to get up for it. Unable to do so, and Scrub with the reverse aerial angles the ball straight down into the net. Even if Sebadam had been there to defend the net, it would have been extremely difficult. Look at that montage play, says Killa. It was a very nicely done goal. He gave himself an easy rebound by hitting the ball straight towards the net. There's another goal. Killa with the hat trick. Oh, looks like he just had a great read on that kickoff. He beat Turbo to the ball. So, Turbopolsa giving his subscribers a shout out in the chat. So, Yemen and Scrub are doing a dual Taj, but there's 3 people. That's not a dual Taj, that's a tri-Taj. Turbo going for the demo on Deevo, or Scrub Killer rather. Oh, this is a passing play asking to happen. Not the greatest pass by Scrub, but Deevo was able to get something on it. And Scrub actually blocked the clear right there from Sebadam to continue the pressure. Now Turbo's looking to get it forward. Actually outplays Scrub in the 1v1. We have a real game in our hands here. Scrub Killa is getting mind gamed right here. Oh my goodness, was that what I thought it was? Was that actually... Wait a minute. Was that a wave dash? Was that a wave dash from Turbopolsa? That may have been a wave dash to surprise Scrub Killa right there. I think it was. It was either an attempted wave dash or a successful one. If it was a successful wave dash, that's one of the few actual wave dash dribbles I've ever seen work. It's where you close the distance to the ball very, very quickly by dodging into the ground and then dodging again a second time. It kind of like skids your car forward and then you can redirect the ball to the side. So there we go. There's a wave dash dribble, guys. Something that's going to become much more prominent in the future of Rocket League. It didn't look like a wave dash. It might have been a wave dash, my friend. I'm not sure if it was, but it really could have been. Because you don't need a massive angle between your car and the ground to get the successful wave dash. There's another good bump from Deevo, but the shot wasn't on target. 4-all continues to be the score. Oh, Turbo's going to struggle to get up the wall in time. He gets beaten to the ball. Turbo did not read this in time. Yeah, it's Turbo. He could have boosted sooner. Maybe a double jump would have... worked. Okay, Turbo says it wasn't a wave dash. I'll show you guys later on what it looked like to me. Because there is actually a way that you can use a wave dash offensively in that position. It was very, very similar. Turbo, he could have done a wave dash here. I'll show you guys later if you stick around. Oh my goodness, Turbo. Sebadam with the pinch. Alright. Rotate teams. Aye. I'll show you guys, there's actually a way that you can do a wave dash into a side flip shot. It can be very interesting. Easy duck game. Scrub always invites me to play duck game. I'm like, why? I don't want to play duck game. Alright, so we have to remember the individual scores here. Deevo and Scrub Killa, 1 win each. And now we're seeing Deevo and Sebadam. So somebody's going to go 2 wins and 0 losses after this game. Somebody's going to go 0 wins and 2 losses. And 2 players will be 1 and 1. Deevo continuing to rinse people on kickoffs. Yumi, thanks for the cheer. 100 cheers. I really appreciate it, dude. Let's see, what's Deevo going to do in this 1v1 play? He actually had an option to pass to Sebadam to his left, but he took the ball right. This should be a pretty simple clear for Scrub Killa towards Turbo. Scrub and Turbo have definitely been known names in the pro scene for longer than Deevo and Sebadam have. And Deevo's going for another demo. Actually jumps over Scrub. Scrub did not jump over the attempted demo right there. He just ran into the goal. He hid in the goal like a turtle hiding its head in his shell. It's an all new meaning of turtling in Rocket League. Turbo with a reasonable wall hit. He took Deevo out the game, but not Sebadam. Deevo barely missing on the downward redirect. Scrub knew it was hitting the bar though. Oh, that's a shot and a half. Deevo missing on the save, but luckily it was over. And Scrub with the demo and the retreat. It's always good to try and go for those demos when you're retreating in 2s or 3s, or indeed 1s. No reason not to go for the demo. Oh, Sebadam missing in the pull shot by Scrub Killa. Oh my goodness, what a goal. Scrub saying get beamed. So we see Scrub knocking it forward with his wheels. Sebadam misses the clear. Deevo gets pull shotted by Scrub Killa. Right into the ball. What a play by Scrub. He's calling bully. Now we get to see Scrub against Deevo in kickoffs. Deevo wins it. Deevo's kickoff's been extremely impressive today. And he's trying to hit this down. His first touch was a little bit too high there, was Deevo, to continue the air dribble forward. which is fortunate for Scrub and Turbo. Oh, another play by Scrub. This time Sebadam with the own goal. Second own goal of the game. Sebadam, I don't know why he's retreating in this line, because there's always a chance that this might happen. What a double touch. What a double touch by Sebadam. Oh, he just double touches it straight in his own net. Hilarious stuff. So double own goal. Deevo and Sebadam both own goaling. And Turbo's getting red right here. Deevo already on the wall to intercept Turbo's knock forward. Scrub intercepting Sebadam's pass. Now he's backwards. And oh my goodness, another own goal attempt from Sebadam, but this time he hits the bar. Sebadam and Deevo have had more shots on their own net than the opposition's net at this point. And we're 2 minutes into the game. They've had 3 shots. Oh, it's actually even. They've had 3 shots on their own net, 3 shots on the opposition net. There's another shot on the opposition net. Wait, did that not register? It didn't register as a shot. Never mind. Still 3 and 3. But 2-0 is the score. Turbo and Scrub looking pretty good. Scrub Killa setting up what could be his second win in the series. Is this in? No, it's not in. And Scrub Killa, I'm not sure if he's still... Is he in 110 FOV, or has he made his camera settings a bit smaller? I've got a feeling he's zoomed his camera in a little bit. I'm more used to seeing a zoomed out version of this from Scrub. Alright, Deevo with another chance to get an own goal. Go for the power slide dribble instead. Turbo with the interception. Deevo was actually looking for Sebadam to come out there and clear that ball, but Seb had no boost, so he just left it. Turbo and Scrub are really pressuring Deevo and Sebadam deep into their own half, and oh my goodness, Sebadam not able to get the shot on target. Scrub with the save. Deevo, nicely done, carries it over Scrub, who was actually on the wall. Yeah, it's a tough save for Scrub right there, because you can't dodge, you can never dodge to gain height. You can't dodge up. You can only dodge sideways. That's why starting on the wall for a Spider-Man save is extremely difficult. If you're not coming down on top of the ball, it's very difficult to go up. You have to air roll and start flying up, which is, you know, it's hard to generate momentum in that way. Turbo, nice rebound. Sebadam waiting a little bit too long here. The pass coming in from Scrub really made this possible, though. He's up so quickly for that. And then Turbo already in the air. Scrub going for either a save on Turbo's shot or a steal. I'm not sure. And look out for Turbo with the wiggles. Even in the air, he likes to wiggle left to right. And Turbo and Scrub continuing their high pressure style. Deevo, Sebadam have not been able to get any consistent pressure going. I just don't feel like they've been helping each other out as much as Turbo and Scrub have. That's a beautiful clear by Turbo. The distance he was able to get there is going to put a lot of pressure on Deevo, who does Spider-Man the save pretty well. Look at that continued pressure from blue team. Oh, and that ceiling is not what Deevo was looking for. Scrub now up in the air. Gets the dunk on Sebadam, who's going for the wall clear. Beautifully done. Scrub saying X3MW. Yeah, Sebadam just getting a little bit too high there. He needed to be hitting that across his own goal or up in the air to get it away from Scrub, who was flying after it. That's a good point, actually. Scrub is probably going to switch to Dominus after this game, just to pay homage to his idol X3MW. It's funny that Scrubs has somehow been so taken by X3MW. Oh, what a piece of ball control by Scrub Killa. Really earning his second win here. This is a fantastic first touch. Look at that. He has to actually turn into the ball and then air roll around it to get the air carry. That's beautifully done by Scrub Killa. 5-1 dominating performance against Sebadam and Deevo. Scotland and Sweden teaming up to take down England right here. And will they be able to get more goals? Look for the Brazil maybe. Oh, Turbo not quite able to redirect that shot on target. Sebadam Deevo, they really need to start looking a bit more like a team, because so far they have not looked like a team. 6-1. Scrub with his 5th goal, and Turbo's only had 1 assist. This really has been the Scrub Killa show. Turbo's playing more of a midfield role, intercepting the clears that Deevo and Sebadam are attempting, and Scrub is just going nuts in front of the net. He's looking to go 2-0 up in this series. Turbo getting his first win here. Deevo getting his first loss, and Sebadam going to go 0-2. Is that in? It is actually in. Deevo just getting the ball underneath the crossbar. You see Scrubkilla hesitating there. He wasn't sure if the ball was in or not. After Deevo popped it, Scrub's like, is that crossbar? Oh, it's not crossbar. And then he jumps. Get Marky on and we can see Scotland versus England. I don't think Mystic's still around anyway, so I don't know about Scotland versus England today. I'll do it if it's possible. Nice pass. Unfortunately for Scrub and Turbo, they let another goal in, so the Brazil has gone. But this recovery by Turbo, and then look at that pass, very delicately done. He knows he doesn't even need to dodge there, just popping it into the center for Scrubkilla, who's repping the SK tag. Oh my goodness, what a ground pinch. That would have been a really, really impressive ground pinch. And speaking of really impressive, Deevo going for the windmill rebound. Ball hits the ceiling and goes straight down though. Alright. Final rotation for this private twos lobby. Will somebody, the only people who have a chance to tie Scrubkilla's score right here are Turbo and Deevo. All Sebadam is playing here. All Sebadam is trying to do is not be last place. If Scrubkilla and Deevo beat Sebadam and Turbo, we'll have the perfect scores, like a 3-0 for Scrub, 2-1 for Deevo, 1 win and 2 losses for Turbo, and 0 wins and 3 losses for Sebadam. Alternatively, yeah, that's the correct teams. Alternatively, we could have... Oh no, wait, no, we can't have that. We can only have Scrubkilla finishing on 3 wins and everybody else finishing 1 win and 2 losses, or we can have everybody finishing on 2 wins and 1 loss, and Sebadam finishing on no losses. So we're either going to have Sebadam losing all his games, or Scrubkilla winning all his games. Oh, and that's not what Sebadam was looking for. He hits the ball backwards by accident. And now Deevo tries to go top corner. Scrub does save that. Even though he knew it was off target, he tries to poke it into a more difficult position for Deevo and Turbo to use. Oh, Sebadam was lining up the pass, but the interception from Deevo. Nice shot. This is all on Turbo though, to be fair. This is all Turbo. Getting that demo is crucial because that really let Deevo come in here and take the dribble. Otherwise, Sebadam was going to pass that ball to Scrubkilla. But we'll have a 3-way tie for first place if Scrub and Sebadam lose this game. Some more Spider-Man impressions by Scrubkilla. They're going for a pinch. Nicely done, actually. It nearly worked. They managed to both hit the ball, but it didn't go the way they wanted it to. Oh, Scrub and Sebadam both turning at the same time, and Deevo with a monster dunk. Oh my goodness, dunking 2 people. He actually comes off the ceiling. My guy's Deevo here. Oh my goodness. What a dunk by Deevo. That's insane. I didn't realize how impressive it was till the replay. I really feel like Scrub shouldn't have been turning right there though. It was definitely Sebadam's ball. Scrub not trusting his teammate. But Deevo says, get dunked on. Really impressive dunk off the ceiling. And now Scrubkilla's looking to get involved. He did all the attacking himself last game, and Turbo played a midfield role. Well, that's maybe what Sebadam's looking to do. Not the shot Sebadam was looking for. You could tell Sebadam's not as comfortable in 2v2 as he is in 1v1. And maybe even in 3s these days. Love to see Will Summit, that Sebadam's team, be able to take their first win in the RLCS group stage later tomorrow when they face Red Eye. Good recovery by Scrub. He didn't predict the bounce, jumped the wrong way, but he flew back down into the right position. Oh, Sebadam going for the double touch, but Deevo's up. Really well done. Now Scrubkilla's up, and Deevo again off the crossbar. Deevo is carrying this game. Although Turbo did have a really nice demo for the first goal. Now Turbo's looking to get involved. Oh, what a rebound saved by Scrubkilla. So consistent these days for these guys to get the demos, and Deevo, such a difficult position for Sebadam to defend from. This hit up by Deevo is really, really well done. It just comes down off the curve, and it's tough for Sebadam to defend in that position. Really tough. Looks like Sebadam might get his 3rd loss here unless him and Scrubkilla can rally and get a very impressive comeback. Right now it's not looking good. It's really not looking good for them. Scrub with the patience. Oh, he gets underneath the ball and lofts it over the top of Turbo. That's 1 goal. I feel like Turbo shouldn't have given Scrub all this space. Nicely done, actually. Flipping into the ball, up into the ball to lift it, did Scrub Killa. Really nicely done. That does actually change the arc of the ball. Some people don't think it does, but it actually does change the arc of the ball if you flip up into it like that. Because the front end of the hitbox is of course a rectangle. So you're getting the bottom to come up into the ball, the bottom of the rectangle to come up, rather than the top of the rectangle to come down into it. Now Sebadam's got some defending to do. He does pick the right time to challenge. Turbo's move forward wasn't very impressive. But now Deevo on the ball. Turbo's in a very aggressive position, and more delayed challenges by Deevo. He's just baiting people to flip into him. Deevo's done this so many times today, and it's working almost every time. Oh, well played. Turbo outplaying Sebadam. I feel like Sebadam thought Scrub was behind him, but Scrub's actually taking an extremely wide line here. That's probably a misplay from Scrub, because Sebadam moves off his line expecting the goal or the back post to be defended. But it's actually not defended at all. Now Deevo with the cheat. That's a great kickoff by Orange Team. Oh, what a dribble by Deevo! The keepy up into the ground redirect. That's so nicely done. He flies to the left of the ball, then gets on the other side. Scrub gets completely rinsed in the 1v1. 5-1 now is the score. Deevo and Turbo looking insanely good. Sebadam is going to struggle to get a win in this 2v2 private lobby, with everybody playing so well when they're against him. Everybody's playing so well when they're against poor Sebadam here. The best, or the closest game was the first one, where we had Sebadam and Turbopolsa. So I think on goal difference, Turbo is actually leading. Turbo is actually leading. Oh my goodness, Deevo with another bump. It's funny, you can see the different playstyles coming together. We see Deevo, by far the most aggressive player when it comes to bumps. And, not dodging into 50-50s. He prefers to just let the other player hit the ball into him. Sort of like the Octane 50-50 style. And then we have Scrub, who's pretty much trying to solo every attack. You know, all these guys playing at an extremely high level. That's a nice play by Deevo, faking out Sebadam, but he can't get any angle on the ball. Oh my goodness, what a redirect that would have been. Upside down was Deevo on that hit. Sebadam passing it down to Scrub Killa. Nicely done, but they're struggling to get the ball out of their own half. Some fantastic challenges in the midfield coming out from Deevo and Turbo. And that's a great pass from Deevo. Turbo finds the goal behind Scrub Killa. What a play. Deevo with a successful challenge in the midfield. Off the wall. Backwards into the middle for Turbo. Beautifully done. Will they get the Brazil now, is the next question. Scrub and Turbo were unable to get the Brazil against Deevo and Sebadam. But a chance for Turbo and Deevo to get it against Scrub and Sebadam. Oh, Deevo's going off the wall. He didn't get on the right side of the ball though. That was neither a good shot or a good pass. Turbo's managed to keep it alive. Scrub did well actually. He didn't go for the boost. He stayed with the ball. He knew that there was danger. Sebadam with a good first touch, but Turbo reading the play exceptionally well. Not the greatest hit forward. Deevo's going to struggle to do anything with this. Scrub actually keeps it up. Not the best hit. Turbo's popping it into his own crossbar. I think any goal is acceptable at this point. And Scrub, nicely done for the finish. The set from Turbo and Deevo was exceptional. Turbo into the crossbar. Deevo straight up in the air, and then Scrub Killa across the net. I'm not sure if Turbo was actually trying to save that. But 6-2 is the score now. And GG, Sebadam goes 0-3. Everyone 2-1 except poor Sebadam 0-3. Feels Seb, man. Get good, says Turbo. Get good. Classic Summit. Oh, the trash talk. The trash talk from these guys. It's coming in strong right here. I'm not sure if we Yemen replace Sebadam. I think we need one more game to separate the first place tie. Who was the first rotation? I think it was Scrub and Deevo. Alright, it's back to the start. We're back to the start. 1Gs in the chat. Get your 1Gs in the chat, boys, for Summit. I think Sebadam's going to be doing an interview this weekend in RLCS. I don't even know what Sebadam looks like. Sebadam doesn't... I don't know what Sebadam looks like, so all is going to be revealed. Scrub with a misplay on face-off, but Deevo's ready for it. Well done by Deevo actually staying in goal. It's a good hit forward by Turbo. It's funny, Turbo's saying that, or he's making fun of Summit, but Turbo's team have the exact same score in the league as Summit do. They're both 0-2. Because they lost to Red Eye. Oh my goodness, Sebadam has beamed it again. Sebadam's definitely tilted right here. He's looking to bring Turbo down with him. Oh no. Oh Sebadam, why? Phone call rip, says Turbo. If Turbo can win here, he takes it all. If Turbo can win this game with Sebadam, he takes the whole lobby for himself, because he'll be the only player with 3 wins. Right now, Deevo, Scrub, and Turbo all have 2 wins. Sebadam's got none. But Scrub and Deevo, if they win, they're going to both have... Oh my goodness, they're going to both have 3 wins. Then we'll need to play another game to separate them. And I don't think... Oh my goodness, we could have more ties. We could have more ties. It's just endless. There's always potential for it to be somebody tied for first. There's always potential for somebody to be tied for first. Oh, Deevo brave. He knew that wasn't going in. Deevo's going for more power slide dribbles. This one doesn't work though. Sebadam's ready for it. That's a bit of a wild pass from Scrub. Deevo going up for it. Oh my goodness, he nearly got it, and he nearly fell down on top of it as well. You see, Turbo and Sebadam knew it wasn't on target though. They were just waiting. And Turbo with the backflip dribble. It does take one player out of the game, but like we saw right there, when Deevo gets taken out of the game by Turbo, Scrub comes in right behind him. You always want to challenge together, well not challenge together, but challenge one after another in 2v2. Oh, what a pass by Deevo, and he's actually disrupting Sebadam. This is just great play. The pass from Deevo, and then Scrub getting a nice redirect, and then look at that. Deevo's actually completely disrupting Sebadam. Sebadam can't go up even if he wants to. Deevo's just bumping him and steals the goal on the goal line. Really well done. Okay, Turbo does just go for the hit forward, and Scrub Killa gets beamed. What? What? What was that? Okay, Scrub Killa did not think... He thought Turbo was going to take a light first touch here. But then, yeah. Turbo just took a shot, so Scrub looks like an idiot. 1-3, maybe the start of a comeback. Turbo going for a fast kickoff to the side. It's a bit risky to do that in 2v2. You can get dunked on pretty hard. But Sebadam definitely needs to step up here. He's yet to have a win in this private lobby. And it gets inside your head. If you start losing every game in a private 2s lobby, it's really tough because you know that you're losing every game. You don't want to continue losing every game. Sebadam's distracting Scrub Killa, but Deevo comes to the rescue. Good pass into the middle, and oh, Sebadam, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get a shot past the goalkeeper. Scrub Killa was doing a flying save. Deevo trying to get it forward. Turbo to the rescue again. Turbo is playing quite well, but Scrub and Deevo just had some great goals early on, making it difficult for Seb and Turbo to get involved here. Oh, missed by Scrub! It looks like Sebadam, or Turbo rather, was not a believer in Scrub missing that. He had too much respect. Sebadam trying to get a dunk into the middle. Looks like Deevo's a little bit boost starved. Now he picked up the boost in the corner. Sebadam and Turbo have had a lot of consistent pressure for a while. They're not giving Scrub and Deevo many consecutive touches on the ball. Nice pass forward by Sebadam, and Turbo with the redirect, barely off target. The ball doesn't roll either. Turbo definitely would have preferred if that ball would roll up so that he could get something like an aerial as a follow-up. Oh, Turbo using it inside of his own post, but that's not good. Not good in this situation. Turbo needed to get more on that ball, get it away from Deevo, because Deevo's following up here. Easy tap in for the Deevo. Oh, thanks for the 1 viewer host, dude. Thanks for the 1 viewer host. I appreciate it. I told Jazer when he's done streaming to give me a shout, and we're gonna cast some Jazer 1v1s. I'm gonna be streaming for a long time, so don't worry about it. Oh, what a pass by Turbo! Can Sebadam get the shot? Deevo is equal to it this time. Nice save by him. Scrub doesn't get the touch though, and more good passing by Turbo. Turbo's passing this game has been really on point. Fantastic pass by Turbo. Look at this, so selfless. He just sees Sebadam at the far post, and Seb with a great shot as well. Past Deevo, who tried to do a block on the shot. My guy's 1v1 here, I know, right? Fake kickoff by Deevo. Scrub gets demoed after knocking it forward. Deevo, no way! What a play! This guy is the best rebounder in the world right now. Honestly, the amount of times that he does this is just incredible. His ability to read the ball off the back wall is second to none. That's an incredible goal by Deevo. The first touch forward and the rebound off the back of the fake kickoff. Just beautifully done by Scrub and Deevo. And Deevo's up again. Going for the pass into Scrub Killa. It was actually on target. Sebadam, I don't think he even realized that Deevo was up for this. Yeah, look at this. Sebadam doesn't even know Deevo's up. And Sebadam's like, oh my goodness. I'm out the game. Sebadam's out of the game for months after that pass. That's incredible. 6-2. Deevo is absolutely on fire right now. But after this, if we continue the rotation, we will have... Is it... No, it's not Scrub and Deevo because they've just played together. It's Sebadam and Deevo after this. So that would mean that there's a chance for... No, wait. It'll be Turbo and Scrub. So if Turbo and Scrub won, Scrub Killa would win. If Deevo and Sebadam win, Deevo would win. Okay, so we need one more game after this one to decide who wins the lobby as a whole. SK play, oh my goodness. Because right now, Deevo and Scrub are going to be on 3 wins each, Turbo on 2, Sebadam on none. So we need to separate Deevo and Scrub, and the way to do that is to put them up against each other. And if we continue the current rotation, it will be Scrub and Turbo against Deevo and Sebadam. And I'd have to put my money on Scrub and Turbo, even though Deevo's played so well. Turbo's looked really on point with his passing plays. But we'll see what they want to do. I don't think Scrub wants to play 1v1s today, if I remember correctly. Oh, Deevo and Scrub, or Deevo and Sebadam are gonna get a goal at the end here, or Sebadam and Turbo. Sorry, I'm just getting all the names mixed up. Look at this play by Turbo. He just looks out for the goalkeeper, but he's not there. He's on this. He's actually on the crossbar. And then Scrub Killa pull shots Sebadam into the ball for the last second goal. Okay. Scrub and Deevo both have 3 wins. Next game decides it. Oh, Turbo with some more trash talk. My goodness, my CPU fan is going bananas. Hope my computer's not dying. Let's check the temperature. That's fine, it's in the 60s. Yeah, we're all good. Alright. Last game here. Sebadam can help Deevo win the lobby. Seb can help Deevo win the lobby here. Or Scrub and Turbo can continue the Sebadam loss train and take down Sebadam and Deevo. Clean the dust out. Yeah, I will. I'll clean the dust. I just realized that the fan's going bananas. I'm going to have to clean the dust out later. So Sebadam is playing spoiler. He has 0 wins, 4 losses, but he can ruin Scrub Killa's day here by helping Deevo get the win. And that's a good way to start it. Deevo getting a 50-50 in front of the blue team net. Sebadam following up from deep in his own half. He barely gets there in time because Turbo would have recovered. Seb is on fire now. Sebadam absolutely beasting this game. Do I want a crate? It's alright, dude. You can hold on to your crate for now. There's going to be more crates released. If I do another crate opening, it'll be the new crates. The new crates are coming out in October. Is this October? This is October, the 1st. They're coming out next week. Sebadam, will he help his countryman Deevo, his fellow Englishman, to get the private lobby victory? Deevo is, of course, undefeated today in 1v1s on my stream. He 2-1 Chaussette and then he 2-0'd Sebadam. And he's managed to take 3 wins out of the 4 games so far in this private 1v1 session. But so has Killa. Deevo going for a keepy up right there. Fake pop into the actual pop, but Turbo with a good save. I think it was hitting the crossbar regardless. Scrub and Turbo are playing an incredibly high pressure style as they did before. And Sebadam's going wide for the pass, making it a little bit obvious that he was going for a pass right there. Oh, what a shot. Deevo being forced, or Sebadam being forced to come in for the save right there after Killa's vicious wall shot. Sebadam playing this impatiently, well done by him. And the pass to Deevo offloads the ball. Deevo's up. Oh, Yoctane wobbled right there. He didn't mean to jump in that direction. Bit unfortunate there from Deevo. Getting the wobble. Jackus, thanks for the cheers. The chairs. I appreciate it. Turbo's air dribbling the ball. But Sebadam with the interception. Nicely done. Very clean interception by Sebadam. Going for I like that Killa didn't go in for the redirect on top of his teammate right there, because Turbo is going for an air dribble, and usually what happens if you try and air dribble the ball into the center and your teammate comes in for the shot on the end of the air dribble, you very often just end up getting a team pinch and you miss. Oh, Sebadam not getting a good clear there. Turbo with the equalizer. They've been out pressuring the Englishman so far this game. Deevo and Scrub this time not opposite each other on the face-offs. That's going to be quite interesting. And there's the sploosh from Sam. Good job getting rid of all those mini bits. And Deevo trying to get another goal. Looks like they're going to have to do better than that though. Nice demo by Sebadam. Deevo and Seb kind of stepping on each other's toes right there though. And Sebadam's up for the follow, but oh, he couldn't wait long enough. He needed to wait a little bit longer for the ball to fall down in front of the net. Sebadam retreating. He checks behind him and makes sure he's not under immediate pressure. Turbo's there pretty quickly though. Even game, very close game right here. We're halfway through, still all tied up. And Turbo and Scrub with the double challenge. Nice first touch by Sebadam to not give that away. Looks like all he can get though is a 50-50 and another one. And Deevo just took the boost that Sebadam wanted. Good. Again, Deevo just not dodging into the 50-50, just forcing the ball underneath his opponent. He's definitely, out of these guys, the player who's been doing that the most. That's reasonable wall play by Sebadam right there. Deevo with another fake pop. Scrub and Turbo are relentless in their attack though. Scrub with a really difficult angle. He tries to wait for the ball to drop a little bit before hitting it, but it was just too much. Too much on the angle. Oh, what a play by Sebadam. He takes Scrub out of the game. He's going for the floor pinch, and he gets it. Beautifully done by Sebadam. Really well done. He's looking to get his first win in the lobby, and what a way to do it. Just outplaying Scrub with the pop, and he gets the floor pinch. Really well done. Too easy for Sebadam. Sebadam is on fire in game 5. Will he be able to ruin Scrub's day? Scrub trying to take 4 wins in the lobby out of 5. Deevo also trying to get that same feat. Oh, the ceiling bounce takes Deevo out of the game though. He didn't see that coming. And Sebadam's playing very defensively. He beats Scrub to the ball, but Turbo's right there, as he often is. Oh, Deevo called upon to make a last second save. Turbo was there. Sebadam is playing very well this game though, to be fair. All of his touches, apart from the one that he centered, have been pretty good. Oh, Deevo coming in from the side. Sebadam didn't see that. It was kind of in his blind spot. What a shot by Killa. Oh my goodness, what an equalizer. This is a little bit unfortunate. Sebadam didn't know that Deevo was coming off the wall for that save, so he's out of position. to follow up. But what a shot. Bar down by Scrub. Really difficult to save those. We're all tied up, just under a minute left. Deevo did cheat, but the ball went past him. Winning a kickoff against a team in 2v2 who are cheating, or having one player cheat, is definitely a good idea. Pretty much any time that the other team doesn't have a goalkeeper, winning the kickoff hard into their half can be very effective, as we just saw. Forces an awkward angle. Oh, Sebadam just getting a 50-50 there. That could have been a cross goal shot into the open net for Scrub Killa. Sebadam looking a little bit dodgy on that clear, but it turns into a great first touch. Now he can follow up. Oh, awkward bounce. Turbo, well played though, not to commit too early. And he gets another touch on it. Deevo with the demo. Demo with the Deevo, I nearly said. Will this go to the overtime? We've not seen an overtime yet. We've had a lot of one-sided games. 3 very one-sided games, and the first game that we saw was closer, but still 2 goals in it, if I recall. Looks like overtime it is. Will we see Deevo against Scrub Killa on the face-off? It's what I expect, and it's what we're going to get. These guys definitely the strongest kickoffs in the lobby so far. Now Sebadam on the dribble. Not enough boost to get it past Turbo. What is cheating? Cheating is when you move up out of your own goal on the face-off to try and follow up immediately after the face-off happens. Sebadam's got a lot of space and time here. Goes for the pass to Deevo. Bit of an awkward one though. It was a little bit behind Deevo. Deevo's trying to get around it. Sebadam flying up, not getting the hit he wanted. Well done by Deevo taking Scrub out of the game. Scrub has not been able to get involved this game like he has in other games. Turbo though, forcing a great save out of Deevo. Oh, Scrub and Turbo have bumped each other. Will Sebadam leave this for his teammate? No, he's going to continue it on himself. And Turbo actually not a good hit there. Scrub comes out, realizing the danger. This is very awkward for Scrub Killa though. He does well. Turbo and Scrub a chance in a 2v1. Deevo with a reasonable challenge, but the ball does go across the goal. I don't think Scrub expected that. He wasn't there. This is incredibly close. Deevo tries to get the ball past Turbo, but Turbo saves it even though it wasn't on target, and he gets another touch. He dunks on Sebadam, who was trying to put it back in the center. End-to-end stuff right here. Oh, Scrub with the chance. Sebadam with the save. So many saves this game. That's up to 16 saves between both the teams. Turbo realizes he has some space and time to back off. Gets challenged effectively by Deevo, and now 50-50. Falls into the midfield. Deevo's reversing. This is not easy for him to deal with. Scrub tries to put it over him. Doesn't get the power that he needs, and that's another save for Deevo. 7 saves. Goes off the wall, but Turbo's ready for it. Oh, Turbo didn't read that bounce very well, though. Sebadam playing extremely passively. He's looking for boost. He might be low on boost right here. Gets Scrub out the game. Oh, if Sebadam had got a 50-50 with Turbo right there, that would have been dangerous. Deevo, that's a fantastic touch. The fact that he's able to clear that ball and continue pressuring it, just a testament to his control. Sebadam now having to work the corner. There's been a lot of defensive awkwardness going on. These guys having to work very hard to get the ball clear out of the corner from an awkward angle. Deevo's up. Doesn't get the hit he was looking for. Just end-to-end stuff here. Nobody really looking for a dribble. They're trying to outplay each other with pace. This seems to be the new meta. Oh, Sebadam gets the goal! He wins it for Deevo. And gets his first win in the series and his hat-trick. Look at that. He just forces it in. He clutches it for Deevo. So Deevo finishes off 4-1. Scrub finishes off 3-2. Turbo 2-3. Sebadam 1-4, but clutches it for Deevo in the end. GG's. GG's. Sebadam, despite being 1-4, despite being 1-4, does get the MVP in the last game, the hat-trick. What a game we had. We had some really one-sided games, but that was incredibly close at the end there. And now here come the excuses from Scrub Killa. Look at this. Considering I've only played Duck Game for the last 3 days. Jackus, what is your profession? With all the chairs. Well played. Really well played. By Sebadam at the end there. Some great defending from both teams. Some really good defending by both teams. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.